I'm in 11th grade. I have two sisters. I have two dogs. I really like to sing. I like to draw. I'm really artistic.
Marcella's a great person. She's a great personality. She's always been like that. Ever since this little baby, she was just funny. She's witty. She's always cracking a joke. When she was, 2, 3 years old, daddy's girl all the way.
She would see my husband like her hero. He was everything to her. Things started changing when she was like 10 years old.
Marcella and I were in the same elementary school together. I could see Marcella like being a little bit bullied by friends and stuff like that, so she hung out with me a lot and stuff.
I realized that I was a lot bigger than the other kids. I was taller. I kind of hit puberty before them, I guess, and they saw me as this sort of like outsider, I guess.
One day she came back from school and she was crying, said, "What happened?" And she said, "Oh, my friends say bad things about me and I don't like that. I don't want to go to school anymore."
And that kind of built up, and it was a lot of anger towards my parents. I don't know. I was just very upset with them.
We start to see things from Marcella very rebellious. She don't want to be with us anymore. She always tried to be by herself.
Life was just really stressful for me. I was always very depressed. I would always lock myself in my room.
If she talked to us, it was kind of like she really was upset. And then my dad would come home and they'd get in a fight, and me and my older sister would just kind of stay away from all that.
I would not get along with my dad at all. He treated us like we were in the military.
I was in the military for 22 years. You know, I was a drill sergeant. I would say, you do this and you do it now. And when she didn't do it, it was like, well, wait a minute, maybe you didn't hear me. Let me get a little louder. So I would raise my voice and I would start yelling. But then she would push back, and I wasn't ready for that.
I was like this monster, and I felt really bad. And my sisters, they just didn't want to be around me. And my dad, I felt at one point that my dad really did hate me. During this time, my family was struggling to remain a family.
We were just really broken, to be honest.
It wasn't a home anymore. It was people living in a house. At what point did we decide to divorce? But it's try to get out of the hole and just don't find the exit. It was very hard for us.
My turning point was getting into like the biggest fight with my dad. I ended up breaking one of his ribs, and I ended up calling the cops, and I was just like, I'm gonna kill myself.
Marcella went upstairs and took my her pills, her bottle of pills, and she put it in her hands. And she told us, "I'm gonna drink all this." And then Marcella turned to me, and I said, like, "Help me, Mom. I don't want to do it. Please help me." And I took her and said, "Come on, baby. Let's go upstairs. I mean, you need to calm down. Everybody needs to calm down. Come on, baby." And she was asking me, "Why, Mom? Why am I doing these things?"
And that still hurts. That is just something that you don't ever want to hear.
At the doctors, they decide to refer her to Loma Linda. It was like a light at the end of the tunnel.
When I first went there, I was very shy, and I was just like, I don't want to be here.
Coming here to treatment, she was able to see that she wasn't alone, and there was others who had experienced the very same things that she experienced, so that helped her to become engaged in the process, and she could be accepted in this setting where in school or some other settings in her life she had not felt accepted before.
Our hope for each family or each patient that comes to our program is to create wholeness again. It's a collaborative process between the patient, the parents, and us to be able to fill back those areas of their life that have been more difficult to live through.
Marcelo participated in our intensive outpatient program, which is typically 6 to 8 weeks long. And we really work on building that relationship with the family members, particularly the parents. We help them to see that not only does your child need to make some changes, but also you need to make some changes as well. It doesn't matter what you've done up until this point. Now that you're here in treatment, we all need to work together.
After I started realizing the things that I was doing wrong, then I think I just opened up and just said, God, just do your thing.
It was God working through the therapy.
What the BMC did for me, it was honestly, it saved my life. It changed my perspective. It changed my views on everything, and it made me a better person.
She's back and better than ever, you know.
They show us how to respect each other, how accept each other, how forgive each other, and how express our love. The BMC has that hope. They brought our home back.